Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Welcome, everyone. This is my first time streaming on YouTube in, I think, like 5 years. I think the last time I streamed on YouTube was with JR Cuber. I think that was like 2015. I've been streaming on Twitch a lot, and I really like it, but I just kind of want to give YouTube a shot as well. And I know a long time ago I made a poll asking if you guys would rather me stream on YouTube or Twitch, and I made the poll on YouTube, so obviously I think like 80% of you guys preferred YouTube. But I tried Twitch anyway just because it was a new platform. I was kind of messing around with it. I've been streaming on Twitch now for like a month and a half or something, and yeah, I really enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, let's see how YouTube goes, huh? You can't hear me? Really? I think some people say that they can hear, and then a couple people say they can't. You should be able to hear me, but JR Cuber, welcome to the stream. Dude, Jesse, happy birthday. I hope your day was great, even though, I mean, your birthday's in quarantine, just like half the people, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you made the most of it. If you guys didn't know, it was Jesse's birthday, Jared Huber's birthday, a couple days ago. So let's all wish him a happy birthday. So yeah, this will be a short stream today. I'm mostly testing the layout, seeing if you guys like the stream. This is not my usual setup, so for those of you who haven't been following me on Twitch or watching the Twitch clips, let me just uh, explain myself. So I'm still in a hotel in Austin, Texas right now, which is why I haven't been uploading sort of my normal videos, and I've been doing a lot of clips from Twitch. So I get back. My flight is on Saturday, but then I can't. I won't be able to stream because I have some stuff happening through Tuesday. So I will be back to my normal setup, normal environment, everything, normal internet connection on Tuesday, and I'll probably stream again on Wednesday. I haven't decided. I mean, we'll see how today goes. It may be on YouTube, it may be on Twitch. Yeah, it'll just depend entirely on how things go. So right now I'm just testing stuff out. But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on Twitch just figuring out the platform and seeing what works and what doesn't. I feel very, very comfortable on Twitch now, and yeah, we'll see how YouTube goes. I mean, obviously you guys are subscribed to the channel, so in some ways it's easier. Whereas on Twitch, yeah, it kind of had to like rebuild the brand a little bit, you know. All right, but I think for today, because it's just going to be sort of a shorter stream, I'm probably only going to do maybe an hour, hour and a half, something like that. I figured we would just react to some old cubing videos, preferably my own, because I don't really want to react to other people's videos right now. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, or if you have any suggestions or requests, leave them in the chat. I have chat open, so yeah, I mean, I'm reading everything right now as it's being fed to me. Hello, Buffoon. Um, Played Smash Ultimate Tourney. Nice. Who do you main? I think your main says a lot about who you are as a person. No, this is not my bedroom. So I'm in a hotel room right now, Rafik. So this is, I mean, it's my bedroom. It's been my bedroom for the past week and a half, but no, this is not my normal apartment. That's why I'm using a webcam for my laptop instead of a nicer camera. It's because I don't really have anything with me right now. I have the Worm 2020, and I also have the old Worm. And yeah, I mean, they're both really good cubes. I finally, by the way, I finally have gotten used to the Worm 2020. I'm getting, like, I think I got a 10.21 or something, average of 100 today, with a handful of sub 10 averages. So yeah, I'm finally used to it, but I've done like 3,500 solves on it, so it took a really long time. UCubes, you want a shout out? Shout out to UCubes. uh, my name gets auto corrected to Cylinder. That's pretty funny, actually. You want me to read your DM? Where did you DM me, Jake Brown? I get DMs on like multiple platforms, so I may have just not seen it. Hey, JJinx. Yeah, I see all my Twitch streams all the time. Welcome to my YouTube stream. It's okay, JR. I used to, so I only played melee competitively, and I used to main Marth, so I really can't judge. Is the Mario CX-3 still good? Of course it's good. I'm just kidding. Leviathan 230, shout out to you on Instagram. Okay, I'll check Insta after the stream. All right. So I think I got one request. What's my favorite GAN cube? GAN X version 1 with the numerical IPG. I think for most people, I don't think it's that good of a cube, but for me, it fits everything that it like fits my turnstile perfectly, and I have tensions on it that I really like. I think objectively, it's not a great tensioning system, but you know, I got lucky, and it's yeah, it's everything that I want. So that I like it. Man, chat is popping off. One dislike. You know, the like and dislike stuff, it doesn't matter to me. Like, you know, frankly speaking, everyone could dislike the stream, but I mean, if you're here and you're watching right now, I mean, that means everything. You know, like the like dislike, that doesn't mean anything. What matters is that you guys are here and, you know, you care enough to spend the time to join the stream. So don't care about the like dislikes. Never really have. What I care about is you guys. So thanks for being here. All right. The SM, I used to. I think the SM is a little bit outdated now. Like I think right now my favorite GAN cubes are probably the XS and the X version 1. The other ones are okay too because I mean they're all very similar. Like the 356M is good. I've heard the Air M is really good. Yeah, I don't really have any issues with any of them. Like I get really good times on all the GAN cubes, but I would say that for feel, I really like the stickerless XS. For whatever reason, I think the black sticker one just I either got a lemon or the black one's just not as good. But the stickerless one is really good. I have two of those actually, and the GAN X version 1, either stickered or stickerless, is also really good. So yeah. You want me to do a GAN 369M setup? Oh man, I don't know about that. I don't have the ARM, so I can't comment on that. Um, is a GAN 354 good? Yes, it is. I think some people don't like it. Maybe it tends to be faster people who I've heard to not like it, but for my speed, so I average sub 11. I think it's a good cube. You know, I get my usual times on it. It feels good. It's fast, and it's just smaller. So I really enjoy it, but I know that some people don't. Best OH cubes. I think Keaton Ellis for a while was using the Meilong 3M, which is like I think it's like a $7 cube or something. It's really cheap. I mean, it's from the Meilong series by Moyu. So it's a little bit smaller. It's very lightweight. I think it's 71 grams. It's super light. And yeah, it feels good. Hey, Cartrick Kid. Man, there's some crossover here. I see Smirky here. Welcome, Smirky Cubes. Cartrick Kid, you're always here, man. I see you on every single video, every single stream. But yeah, welcome everyone. I mean, yeah, seriously, you guys are great. Worm 2020 or Arstream 2020? Oh, that's tough. I personally like the Ars 3M way more, but I think faster people have been kind of divided on it. I think it's half and half. I think some people like the Worm more, and other people like the Ars 3M more. I'll tell you the difference between the two, and maybe you can decide for yourself. All right, JB Prim, thanks for stopping by. So the Ars 3M is a little bit more flexy. It's a little bit more forgiving for the corner cutting. All right, if you guys are gonna spam, I will time you out. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but like I will. So please don't do that. Actually, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I need to do something. Actually, hold on 1 sec. Oh no, I've done something bad. Oh, that's super weird. Okay, well, so that's something that I've just learned. Uh, so it turns out, uh, yeah, this is a problem. All right. Can someone send me? Okay, this is a real problem because what's happened now is that I'm streaming from Streamlabs OBS. I tried logging into the chat from Streamlabs OBS, and now I can't exit out of the login screen. So this is super awkward, but I have to pull chat open here. Let's see if I can just pop this out. I'll just pop out this chat. Man, this is like really, really not ideal. If you guys have any suggestions on how to get out of the... Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on how to actually exit the login screen on Streamlabs OBS, that would be fantastic. But I can't, because I can't figure it out. I tried pressing the back button, doesn't work. This is such a rip. Such a rip. Because now I can't access the chat in Streamlabs. What's my PB single? It's like a sub 7. I have 2 sub 7s. I think it's like a 6. Ooh, I forget if it's a 6.6 something or 6.8 something. But in any case, yeah, I have 2 sub 7s. Yeah, I'm not very fast anymore. What settings do I recommend on the Ting NV2? I don't know. You just gotta play around with it. It's really hard to describe the settings on that cube. Yes, I have a whole mini-series about using Rue. You can check that out if you want. Go to top chat. No, so here, let me see if I can show you what I see, and then you guys can tell me. So let me show you my screen. Okay, so you guys can see what I see. So on the left here, this was where the chat was. Oh wait, maybe I can refresh it. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good to go. Cool. Now I don't have to have that there. Can close that up. All right, and we're back. Nice. We need mods, Card Trick Kid. Actually, Card Trick Kid, do you want to be a mod? Would that be... Is that okay? Because I feel like you've seen my streams enough, so you probably know how these things go. Yeah, if you're okay with being a mod, let me mod you right now, and then we'll start doing some other stuff as well. Sound good? But if you don't want to be a mod, that's okay too. There's zero pressure. Zero pressure to be mod. Yeah, 19 by 19 coming out. Yep. All right. Thank you. If you see people spamming, can you please time them out? Yes, so Rubik's Smart Cube, I think pre-orders come out August 18th, so I will be sure to submit a pre-order as soon as that is up. Any advice for getting better at cross? I don't know. Cross is one of those things I never really practiced. You just kind of do a lot of solves. I mean, at this point, I've literally done hundreds of thousands of solves, literally hundreds of thousands. So I mean, I've seen basically every cross case there is. Yeah, I mean, you just get used to it. All right, Anantha, can you stop, please? No, I didn't go to Worlds 2019, so I actually quit cubing between 2017 and 2019, so I didn't start making videos again until until this year, 2020. All right, can you, hey Lace. All right, hold on 1 second again. All right, so you can go to timeout. And all right. How does Fusion 360 compare to SolidWorks? That's a fantastic question. So Fusion 360, they have a kind of different application. So Fusion 360 is really good if you want to sort of build components that sort of fit together. So if you have stuff that is meant to work mechanically together, it's kind of nice because you can sort of build out the entire thing all at once. With SolidWorks, you can't really do that. I mean, you can, but it's not made for that. SolidWorks, it's very much meant to build individual parts, or you can build entire assemblies, and then after you have the individual parts, you can build an assembly outside of that to see how everything works. But the workflow is very, very different. So I think SolidWorks is very good for final product design, meaning you build the primitives out and then you do a lot of the rounding and a lot of the shelling and everything else. With Fusion 360, it's really good for rapid prototyping. So if you just want something that's proof of concept and not necessarily very fleshed out, Fusion's really good for that. But they have kind of different uses. I've used both fairly extensively. I think 90% of the time I prefer SolidWorks, but I think that both have their place for sure. How long did it take to learn Gperm? I think I learned all of them in a single day. But all right. Man, the chat's crazy. I mean, I know like I know half of these are like spam, but like I think there are some other questions too, I think. Oh, Cube Master's here. Hey Sam. Sam, I'm super committed. As soon as I get back to California, I'm grinding square one like crazy. How did I improve my F2 look ahead? You do a lot of untimed solves, so um, yeah, you just gotta don't worry about the time. Just do some walkthrough solves like in front of yourself and just like think about what you would do and turn really slowly. Oh man, goodness me. Yeah, yeah, Lucas Morton. Yeah, I mean we're learning a lot about YouTube streaming versus Twitch streaming right now. Um, I mean, I think it's really just like three people trying to ruin it for everyone else. So I think, I think once we stop them, it'll be a lot better. But yeah, I mean yeah. I mean, I know that streaming on YouTube makes it easier for some people to watch, but then you get situations like what's going on in chat right now, and yeah, I think it just kind of makes it worse for everyone, to be honest. I also just realized so the chat box is supposed to be displaying, but it's not. So let's see. Okay, so that's something I'll have to fix later. Is the source. But for now, today, I think it'll be okay. But waste. What was my Rue PB after a whole month with Rue? I think I got like an 11-second solve. It was pretty darn easy though. Like I think, I mean it was a long time ago, so I don't really remember how the solve went. But I remember the edge orientation not being that difficult. It was probably like an M prime U M prime kind of thing, and then LSE was not. Yeah, it was not that difficult. So it was just kind of a lucky solve. You just finished school in Australia. Nice. Yeah, so Twitch, I mean, you can make an account for free. So if you don't have a Twitch account, um, it's worth getting one. I mean, aside from my streams, there's a lot of other really really good streamers on Twitch right now, And the really nice thing about Twitch is that, I mean, I'm not trying to advertise for Twitch. If you guys like YouTube, that's totally fine. But the thing that's nice about Twitch is that it's sort of a closer, tight-knit community. So you just kind of get to know everyone. So if you're interested in being more connected with other people and actually understanding, or not understanding, but like getting along with other cubers and meeting other people, then I think Twitch is a nice place to do that. So if you guys are interested, I mean, it's free to make an account. So CS timer, The Office, and Cubics. Nice. Did I ever learn full CMLL? No, no. So I'm actually, so I used to know CLL for 2x2, and then I forgot it, except for like 10 algs. So right now I'm in the process of relearning COLL. So that'll be helpful anyway for CMLL. But yeah. Thanks, JJinx. It means a lot. I mean, I was gonna say that I try, but I don't, right? Like the whole point is that I try to just be myself, and sometimes people don't like it, but that's all right. Hey Kit, how's it going? Sam, Vincenzo was on my Twitch stream earlier today. I think he might be one of my like top 5 favorite cubers now. Like obviously like I knew of him before today, but I think watching him on your stream and then just like seeing him interact with in my stream as well as like Taz's stream, like he's a really good kid. I have no idea what the price of the Rubik's Connect cube is. How old am I? You guys can guess if you want. Yeah, repeating the question over and over again does not does not. I mean, I read the comments, like it doesn't actually help. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Let's just do this because I feel like we're just doing a Q&A at this point, which I'm totally down for, by the way. If you guys want to just do Q&A, let's just do that, huh? All right, let's just do Q&A. It's gonna be $50. That's pretty cheap. All right, I see a lot of low 20s. So okay, someone said I'm 30. I mean that's it's up there. Um, Actually, hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Let me see. Never mind. So on Twitch, there's a slow mode. Unfortunately, nothing like that exists on YouTube. All right, and you're timed out again too. Okay, no, so I'm 27. Yeah, Kit got it. I'm 27. What cube do I recommend for 3x3? I don't know, whatever's cheap. RS3M 2020, Meilong 3M. Uh, yeah, probably just those two. I mean, that's what I use, so. I look like I'm 26? Sick. Hey, Cubing Bear. How's your Pokemon Go stuff going? I saw you were uploading trying to catch some shinies. What's my main? RS3M 2020. Do I plan on getting sub 10 soon? I mean, no. If I planned on it, it would have happened already. So, what phone do I have? I have a Pixel 3, and I'm from Minnesota, USA. Liam Canty says the RS3 is only $1 more than the main long, so it's not worth it because of the spring compression. Spring compression is so overrated, you guys. Like I don't understand. Like the Maylong 3M springs are perfect. So like why would I want a spring compression system and a cube that has perfect spring settings for me and for most people? Like you wouldn't. Furthermore, even if you like spring compression, the Ars 3M 2020 is 88 grams if you double up the magnets, which you almost have to do. The Maylong 3M is almost 20 grams lighter than the Ars 3M 2020. So it's you don't just pick one over the other because of a spring compression system. I mean that's a huge oversight in terms of like how you choose cubes. Like I don't think that's a good way of deciding what a good cube is versus a bad cube. JB Perm, you're still here. I thought you had class. Can I collab with cubers or YouTubers? Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot of collabs on Twitch actually. So I think, and I've been saying this on Twitch, so I'll say it here as well. I think live streaming is the way to go in terms of cubing collaborations, because like Ting Man's been doing a lot of collabs with cubers, but it's very time consuming, and it's great. Like the videos are really fun to watch and stuff, but it takes a lot of work. And with Twitch, you get opportunities to interview other people, do races with viewers, and a lot of other things that you otherwise would not be able to do. So I'm planning on doing a lot of collaborations with cubers, but it's probably going to be in the format of live streaming, either on YouTube or Twitch, because I think that just makes more sense. And yes, I do want to become color neutral. I'm working on it. Should you get water, pop, or milk? Get milk. Build those strong bones. Yeah, JB Perm. I think Kit said it's going to be $50, like 49 something. You're having class right now, but your teacher has bad internet. I mean, your teacher might have bad internet because you're streaming. You're watching a stream right now. I'm just kidding. How's the coaching progress going? I need to submit a video to Brody. It's going really well. Like I mean, at this point, I'm getting sub 10 averages every single day. So I think it is just a matter of time until I'm like global sub 10. But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time working on efficiency and working on turn accuracy and look ahead. But I've also been working on TPS. So like my TPS is actually faster now than it used to be, which is weird because the whole point of me getting coaching was because I thought that my TPS was slowing down, but turns out I'm still getting faster. So that's cool. Hey Sharifa, how's it going? Have you ever met Max Park? Yes. Actually, one of my favorite cubing stories was the day that I met Max Park. He actually asked to take a picture with me instead of the other way around. So I have a picture with Max, and yeah, he was the one who requested to take a picture with me, which I thought was really cool. It was like one of my favorite moments, I think. What's my TPS on FTO? 0. I don't do FTO. Do you think I'll ever collect any big cubes? I used to actually, big cubes used to be my main event, actually. So I used to main 4x4, 5x5, and 7x7. Like those were my favorite events a long time ago. So yeah, I have a lot of big cubes from back in the day. Oh my God, it's Jaden McNeil. How's it going, Jay? I I gotta be honest, your videos are so advanced that I'll watch them because I like hearing your voice. I understand nothing. Like I understand absolutely nothing. Like it's so beyond me. Oh, I don't go to UC Berkeley anymore though. I work there, but I don't go to school there anymore. How do you pause the stream? You just hit pause. It's just like a video. What's my main and setup? Okay, so maybe we can get at some point I'll set up like automatic commands or something maybe, but yeah, Ars 3M 2020 is my main, and I set it up the same way that I show in my video. All right, let me get some water. You guys can keep chatting. I'll just catch up. My water's just back there. I'll be right back. Man, Jay, I kind of want to. Would you ever be down to like live stream with me? Because I got some questions for you. Not so much about like F2L stuff, but questions about like the cubing community and especially like online and stuff. Because I feel like I think you and I see eye to eye on a lot of things. It would just be interesting to like get your viewpoint on stuff. But you want me to pause the stream for everyone? Just go pee, dude. Just be fast. I'm good, PM Cubing. How are you? Also, I'm not sure what the... Man, this is tough. So I know on Twitch the delay is like 5 seconds or something. I have no idea what the delay is on YouTube. It seems like it might be really long, to be honest. I guess I could find out. Oh my God, it's Ting Man. Hey, Mr. Ting Man. You know, yeah, you want to see my... So I clearly did not make that one, but I have 2 beds, and that one's fine. This one, it's all right. It's like halfway there. Yeah, kid, it seems like the delay is way longer on YouTube. Much longer on YouTube, for sure. Um, oh, Ting Man, so you know he sent me the link to that interview that Felix did. So I actually had not watched it yet, but something that's really funny. He wasn't mentioning me in particular in that interview. So he's talking about my Facebook group, which is not really connected to me at this point. Like it has my name in it, but it's yeah, it in some ways it kind of replaced speed solving forums, for better or for worse. So when Felix mentioned it, it was really funny because unfortunately it is like a fairly popular group, but there are aspects of it that I that are not so great. And Felix knows it. He was like one of the first people in that group. So anyway, it was just really funny because he definitely like hesitated before mentioning it. And his facial expression was just like priceless. Yeah, man, this is a good crowd. It's it's actually like a little overwhelming. I won't lie. You learned F perm in 53 seconds. You know, so I know a couple F perms. The first F perm I ever learned was a V perm with double U primes. Or I guess with U2s, instead of like the RUFT perm one. But yeah. Also, I mean, Tingman, I'll send you a message later. But I want to do a collab with you as well at some point. I have some ideas for what I want to do in the future, and yeah, it would just be really great to get a bunch of different people doing different things. But anyway, I'll send you stuff, so don't worry about it right now. My interest in sneakers. You know, I'm not a sneakerhead, but I totally get the culture, and I very much admire it. Like when I see, yeah, I mean, I totally get it. Like it's very similar to other like collectible hobbies or like collection hobbies. I don't personally partake because I think it's really expensive. But yeah, totally get it. You think my stream's gonna help you learn full OLL cubing, Bear? I don't know about that. I'm notoriously bad at last layer. So anyone in my family with a middle name starting with an F? No. And what happened to Twitch? I streamed on Twitch like an hour ago. I'm just trying out YouTube just to see what the differences are. And I can tell you right now, there are a ton of differences. It's like a totally different culture. It's weird. It's actually overwhelming right now. Like, it totally feels like a culture shock. Have I tried speed stacking? No, I have not. What PLL should you learn after Tulip PLL and JPerm? If you don't know T-Perm, learn T-Perm. If you don't know Y-Perm, learn Y-Perm. Um, yeah, I mean, probably T-Perm and Y-Perm. Kit's not a fan of YouTube streaming. No, Ting man, I'm really happy you're here, and you know, I think if people have questions for you, that's fine by me. GAN X or XS? I like both, um, kind of for different reasons. So the GAN X is very comfortable, and like it's very controllable, and I get really consistent times. The XS is really fast, and so if I'm turning well, I get really good singles on it. But I think in a competition, it's a little bit risky because of how flexible it is. So I don't know that I would feel comfortable using it in a comp. But the GAN X I would definitely use in a competition. Lace solves with the roast. YouTube streaming is about as optimal as my C5 solves. I'll take that as a compliment. It means that I'm incredibly efficient. I look like TNL cubing. That message cannot be for me, right? Like that. There's no way anyone would confuse me for Tom. Like there's no way. Also, Lace, do you want to be mod? You don't have to if you don't want to. But it would be nice if you were. Kaiser the Cuber, you haven't missed anything. We're just doing a Q&A. This is just a test stream, so it's pretty chill. There's nothing really going on. In the future, I might do some like SolidWorks or other engineering stuff here, but for now, yeah, just chilling. You're thinking of buying the MF3 2020? Just, I mean, it's up to you. If you're good at lubing cubes, I think you just do it yourself. Some people are really bad at it, so they get premium cubes. But personally, I mean, I like doing the setup, so I've always just done it myself. But it just depends on what you like and who you are. Yeah, Cubing Bear, I also really like the Tingyan. In fact, I kind of like the version 1 more than the version 2. But for a long time, I liked the version 2 more because it was more controllable. But now that I'm a little bit faster, I think I actually do like the version 1 more. And Zach White's here. Wait, Danny? Is Danny here? Hi, Danny. There's a Danny Wang and a Danny Park. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Cigar. Yeah, I'm still on my business trip, so I leave Saturday, so I'm here for 2 more days. And then I'll be busy Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so next time I stream will probably be Wednesday. But yeah. I should stream more on YouTube. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, this is a really nice crowd. Like you guys are awesome. But it's hard. It's actually harder to stream on YouTube than it is on Twitch. And I don't think it's because of a learning curve. I think it's just because of the infrastructure. Like I mean, Twitch was made as a streaming platform, and in many ways, I can already tell that Twitch was like made for streaming and YouTube was not. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Gel Cubes. How you doing? When will I stream on Twitch again? Likely Wednesday. I think Wednesday will be when I stream again. Who would win a 3x3 race, me or Sam? Sam, for sure. It's not even close. Sam Fing is so much faster than me. Rubik's Connected versus the Ganai. So I don't have the Rubik's Connected. What I'll say is, based on software, I have to imagine the Rubik's Connected is better because it doesn't actually skip moves. Like it's way better with high TPS solves. The sampling rate's better. The breakdown of the solves makes more sense. The interface is just better, easier to connect. Like yeah. I mean, I have to imagine that the Rubik's Connect is better, but I haven't actually personally used it, so I don't know for sure. Yeah, that's Tingman and Jaden. All right, Carter Kid, thanks for moderating for a bit. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Do I think competitions will be less common now because of the extra safety measures in place? Yeah, I mean in the short term, but uh, I mean eventually if things go back to normal, especially in the U.S., um, I expect things to be back to normal. But I'm not sure how long that's gonna take. It might be a while before we have a normal competition again, unfortunately. Will I answer this question, MBQ cubing? I don't know. Yes. Yes, I will. Do I think the future of speed cube magnets is in the core? Yes and no. Like I think GAN is really going to develop it, but it's patented, so it makes it harder for other companies to do the same thing. So I don't think it'll be super widespread, but it might be the future of GAN. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Carlos, happy birthday. It's in 3 days. Happy birthday. Do I watch anime? Um, I'm not going to answer that because you keep spamming. um, I mean, I like anime. I don't watch it too much because I don't have that much time. But I do like it. Who's faster, Max or Felix? I mean, I don't know. I over right now probably Max, but I mean they're both top level and depends a lot on a lot of factors. So, all right, see you later, Sponge Robert. Thanks for joining. Jay McNeil, patents in China thinking. Ting Man, this is a very good question. Do I think RSI is a thing cubers need to watch out for? Yes. I actually had a finger injury recently because of cubing, and I had to take a break. Um, my middle finger pulley was starting to hurt quite a lot. Yes, I mean, I think for young cubers, it's not really too big of a problem, but definitely for older cubers, yeah, it's something to keep in mind. I can't do long sessions like I used to anymore, and that limits the amount of practice that I can do. But for sure, yeah, for sure, it's something that's starting to bother me. Yeah, and it's good to RSI. It's a repeated stress injury. So if you do the same motion repeatedly, like you do with cubing, both with wrist turns as well as like flicks and other finger tricks, there's potential to get injured. And if you're really young, it's usually not a problem. But yeah, for older cubers, for sure. Yeah, I used to play Osu. I mean, I was never very good, so I never got RSI from it. But yeah, that was a problem that a lot of top players had. Do I think I will leave cubing again? Uh, I mean, yeah, probably. Like I don't. Life is life is short, but also I mean, life is long. So I don't know that I'll be cubing when I'm like 95 years old. you know. I think there, there probably will be a time when I have to let it go. Um, I I don't know that it'll be anytime soon, but you never really know. So you're worried that people who cube now might get RSI later. Yeah, that's possible. What I would say though is, at least from what I know of RSI, is once you start getting symptoms, if you sort of lay off of it, you can typically heal. So as long as you don't push it too much, it's okay. So it is okay to basically go until you feel pain, which for for the young ones might take decades. Um, but uh, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool to have more scientific research on this stuff. Hey Marcel, how's it going? Have I tried Rue or other methods? Yeah, I have a short mini series on Rue, um, where I got to sub 20 with it. I've been practicing a little bit of ZZ as well and Petrus. So I mean I know the methods, but I'm not any good with them. Or sorry, ZZ. Life is short, but also life is long. You have two questions, Carlos. What college did I go to, and what is good SAT advice? So, fun fact: I actually never took the SAT, but I went to the University of Minnesota um, for undergrad, and then I went to Berkeley for grad school. Um, SAT, I mean, I don't know. I feel like SATs, first of all, are different than when I took it, which was a long time ago, or when I would have taken it. And the second thing is I never actually took it. I took the ACT and two subject tests. So that's what I did instead. All right, Tank Man. Thanks for stopping by. I'll send you a message later. Thanks, man. Peace. Am I Vietnamese? No, I am not. Uh, my parents are Taiwanese. Oh, WCA is here. Wait, hold on. Best mod. I'm not even going to ask you. You're now a moderator here too. Hey, Catch Google. All right, now these are some familiar usernames. And air tab cubes. Wait, that's your Air 5. I'm glad we're properly social distancing. Am I good at math? Uh, I don't know. I don't really like talking about it, but I guess since you asked, I guess uh, I took so I finished multivariable calculus when I was in a sophomore in high school. So I don't know. I guess that's okay. Like, I suppose that's pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I started taking calculus when I was in eighth grade, and then I finished multivariable and topology when I was, yeah, a sophomore in high school. In my opinion, who's the best YouTube mod? I don't know. Uh, Probably WCA just because she mods my Twitch stream. 69 viewers. Let's keep it there. What time is it right now? It's almost midnight actually, so I probably won't stream for too much longer. I mean, this has been really fun, but um, no, I don't know full COLL. I'm learning it right now actually. Nice, Carlos. You want to make it to Georgia Tech? I almost went there for grad school. It's the campus is beautiful. Um, yeah, I really like Georgia Tech. How do I buy push-ups here? I don't know. Does YouTube streaming have a reward system? I really don't. I'm really not sure how YouTube streaming works. What 3D printing filament do I use? I don't use filament, so I have an SLA printer, which means that it uses resin and not filament. How many ZBLLs do I know? I know zero. I know none. You like my streams because I read most of the chat? Yeah, I mean, I try to read all of chat. Sometimes I just don't respond because it's either spam or, yeah, I don't know. Why don't I become the new Chris Tran of the cubicle? There's many reasons for that. I don't live in New York, for one, so it makes things more difficult. My expertise is very different than Chris, so we would be doing different things anyway. And yeah, I mean, I have a full-time job right now, so I don't really plan on switching anytime soon. Don't forget the DM. Yeah, don't worry. I'll remember. Yeah, yeah. So, Carlos, I totally agree with that. Atlanta. Actually, I met Craig Robinson. That's his name. Yeah, Craig Robinson at in Atlanta. But I mean, I think the city's fun. But yeah, the campus is very different than the city. What's my favorite PLL? Probably AUF. Um, probably ARPERM. Spam, 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 spam. Kaiser the Cuber, you were doing so good, and now you have to be timed out. That's so sad. Can I make a dual adjustment system on the Volcaledum? There's no point. You know when I made the dual adjustment system on the Chi EMS, that was supposed to be a joke, because I I wanted to prove a point that it was like kind of a trivial concept. So like having a dual adjustment system doesn't automatically make a cube better. Um, People took it totally the wrong way. Like they thought that I had made the GMS better. That wasn't really the intention. It was really to prove a point, but that point really got lost in the video. What's my largest n by n? 7 by 7. I don't I don't really see a point in cubes bigger than that. I mean, if you like it, that's totally cool. Like I have no problem with it. But personally, like I don't think it's that fun to solve. All right, Carlos, have a very good night. Thank you for being here. Do I like the Worm 2020? Yes, I do. People think I don't, but I do. I've recommended it to a lot of people now. Hey, Shucklecopter, welcome, welcome. I think Twitch has much better features, but yeah, I mean, obviously, chat's much more active on YouTube, like much more active. Like it's so active, I can't even do other stuff. You know, like it's literally just answering questions, which is totally cool. Like it's super fun. So actually, this is what I think I'll do in the future, because I kind of see how this is going now. I'll do Q&As as live streams in the future, so I'll do this fairly often, I think. But then for other streams where I do like CAD work and other stuff, I'll probably still do that on Twitch. I think that makes the most sense. Because yeah, right now chat is just question after question. Oh, hey Ben, have I switched to the bed I sleep in now? No, I've still been sleeping in the same one. What do I think of the YJ MGC line of cubes? They're fantastic. I have the 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5. I don't have the 6x6 and 7x7 yet. I'll probably pick those up once I'm back from my business trip. But yeah, it's really good. Like it's not even just good value. It's just that they're good cubes and they happen to be good value. But yeah, really good. What music genre do I like? I like most music genres, and I tend to go through phases. So sometimes I'll like a specific genre and listen to a lot of it, and then switch to something else. But yeah. Yeah, I was gonna switch after a week, and then I'm a creature of habit, so I just keep sleeping in the same bed. What's my profession? I don't know if you guys know what it is. So I'm a postdoc. It's a postdoctoral fellow. So I work in a research lab and I do research. And then on the side, I do consulting work. So I'm a data science consultant, which is why I'm on my business trip right now. What are my mains? There's no bug on the pillows, you guys. Like you literally can only see one pillow, which is right here, and there's no bug on it. So if you're talking about this thing, that's a light. That's not a pillow. This this is a lamp. Why did I return to YouTube? That's a very good question, Devon. I always really liked making videos, and when I wasn't making videos, one of the things I was really missing in my life was creating stuff, either making videos or making puzzles or other stuff. But in any case, just making things. Yeah, it was something that I really missed, and you know, previously in like 2018 and 2019, I really didn't have time to make videos because it's a huge time commitment. But now things are a little bit more flexible, and yeah, so I came back to doing it. All right, see you, cigar. Data science and statistics repackaged. Record, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yes. What's my favorite meme? Um, that's a good question. I don't know actually. There's too many. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, it's not a delay. My internet died. So I think the way that YouTube handles it when my internet drops is, um, it makes it seem like there's a lag, but actually I was totally gone. So like I couldn't see the chat for a bit, and I like had to restart, reconnect to the internet. So you guys think that there was lag? It wasn't lag. I was just straight up gone. Am I a programmer by profession? No, I am not. I'm an engineer by profession. Do I like the U.S. East Coast or West Coast more? I mean, I live on the West Coast, so well, I mean, I really like New York City, but I really like the weather in the Bay Area, so I kind of I kind of like the West Coast more. Wiry Aquaman, I don't I mean I don't know you, so I mean no, I don't mean that to be offensive. It's just like I don't know who you are, so it'd be weird for me to make you a mod if that like I hope that doesn't offend you. It's just I'm just not sure who you are. What was my first cube and how did I start cubing? Technically, my first cube was a dollar store cube that I never learned how to solve. And then it was a Rubik's brand after that. How long do I think I'll be cubing for? Uh, I mean, I'll be cubing at least casually for as long as I can. Competitively, I don't know. I might never do competitions like super seriously again, but yeah. I must stream for 69 minutes. Okay, bet. Let's do it. I'll stream for another 7 minutes and no end it. Sound good? What's my opinion on anime polls and CF? I don't care. I mean, CF is whatever. Like people post polls and whatever. Like anime polls are anime polls. If you don't like them, just ignore them. I don't mind them. I think they're kind of funny to be honest. But Leo or Timon, I don't know. They both watch my streams regularly, so I I don't want to pin them against each other. They have very different turn styles and very different solve styles. I think Timon is very consistent. Like, and he performs really well under pressure. So at least in like a Monkey League format where it's head to head, I think Timon's just really good at it. In the competition though, like a normal WCA comp, I think they're equally good. It's just, yeah, I mean, it comes down to luck and other factors, to be honest. Yash, yay. I mean, Yash, I know you're a weeb. I'm like a wannabe weeb. You know, like I, I like anime. It's just that I don't have that much time to watch it. But I totally would be a weeb if I had the time. Like I totally vibe with that culture. It's just, but I'm not. I'm a poser. Timon is very optimal. Um, Thoughts on taking engineering? What do you mean, Josh exists? What kind of thoughts are you looking for? Lambo or Bugatti? I mean, Bugatti is more fun to say. What's my average? I average low 10. What course did I take in uni? I don't know. I took so many classes. I graduated with like 220 credits, so I don't know. I took a lot of classes. Have I gone insane in my hotel room? No, actually. So if you guys want some real talk here, the reason I've been streaming so much on Twitch, if you've been watching me on Twitch, is because it's been really lonely here. Like I don't really have anyone to talk to. I've been streaming a lot just so that I can talk with people. I know that sounds stupid, but like it actually means a lot. As a freshman going into engineering, you want some like real advice about engineering? Here's like real talk. Classes are cool and all. That's not what's going to make you a good engineer. What's going to make you a good engineer is actually building stuff. Like if you just take classes, you're not going to be a good engineer. It's kind of like if I read AlgDB, if I just read the Alg database, all right, man, you're gone. If you just read algs all day, but you don't actually practice implementing them, you're not actually going to be better at cubing. It's the same thing with engineering. You can get straight A's, 4.0 GPA, whatever. If you don't actually apply any of it, you're never going to be a good engineer. Yeah. Yeah. It's not just engineering. It's really anything. Like you have to apply it. Like you cannot just learn and expect to be good at something. You have to practice. What's my greatest achievement in cubing? Probably making the CX3. And it was a long time ago, and the cube is outdated and whatever, but I was really proud when that actually came out. Do I think I can do YouTube full time? Absolutely not. Zero chance. Absolutely zero chance. Am I self-taught in coding? Yes. So I started coding when I was in 5th grade. So I started with BASIC, and then I learned C++, and then I learned Java, and then Python, and then currently I'm also like learning a little bit of Scala. So, yeah. Who's my crush? My fiance. Easy. Easy answer. Do I know how to code in Python? Yeah, I do. Yeah. All right, sounds good, Sponge Robert. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. I don't I don't really see 8x8 ever becoming an official event, and frankly, I don't see the point of it becoming an official event because I don't see it adding, like, what does 8x8 have that like 6x6 doesn't? You know, like it doesn't add anything new. So I don't see it becoming an official event. What's my favorite coding language? I mean, these days Python, because the stuff that I do is all very script based. Like, I don't care that much about low level hardware optimization. It's like, can I get something to work and can I do it quickly? And Python's really good for that. So I really like Python. You know, for production quality code, I don't think it's that great of a language, but I'm not doing anything for any businesses right now, and yeah, I think Python's really good. Wait, Drafer, who made you a moderator? Yeah, 6 and 7 should have never been added in the first place. I see some value in adding 6x6, but Kit, I agree with that. Like, I think 7x7 doesn't add anything. 6x6 marginally adds something, but like very little. Yeah, I think it should have stopped at 5x5. I very much agree with that. I know everything. No, I know very little. Python or Java? These days, Python is easier to learn because there's more up-to-date resources, but both are good. So just pick one. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I think FTO should be added to WCA. I don't know if it's ready yet because the hardware is so bad that it would just be a nightmare to staff. Like, could you imagine, like, people who staff competitions often don't know the rules for like what to do when there's a pop and stuff. So if you can imagine like an FTO popping, there's just going to be a lot of situations where like judges don't know what to do. It would be a disaster. So I would love to see FTO be added, but I don't think it's ready yet. Stop streaming. I mean, Wiry Aquaman. I mean, that for sure is not going to get you to be a moderator. Oh, it's 69 minutes. Ah, it's too late. It's all right. It's all right. Sorry, man. It's just that there's so many questions on in chat right now. FTO, it's a face-turning octahedron. It's a very fun puzzle. People say that FTO should be added for the purpose of advancing hardware. Yeah, I mean, I think we can advance hardware without being an official event. Yeah. All right, good night, Genius Cuber. Have a good night. How did I tackle learning recursion? I just did it. Actually, the first recursion problem I ever tried was a Sudoku solver. So it's a fun project. I mean, if you have like an hour or something, try making your own Sudoku solver. It's a good recursion problem, and yeah, I mean, it teaches you a lot about different things. If you want an easier recursion problem, the classic one is like a Fibonacci number generator. That's a very easy recursion problem as well, but yeah. Jay, no, I mean, it's the black pill is, yeah, I mean, you're totally right. So I don't think, I mean, I think Killaminx could also be a really cool puzzle. Um, I don't, I've never actually tried a Ready Cube, so I don't really have too many thoughts on that, but events rarely get good hardware until official. Yeah, I mean, fine. I mean, I feel like things are a little bit different now, though, right? Like, I don't know if I don't know if that history is a good reason to say that like okay, I fine. I concede. I see your point, Kit. That's fine. Yeah, I mean if you think we're ready for FTO to be an official event, then so be it. Yeah, yeah. I think it'd be very hard to judge, but maybe it's because I suck at judging. Do I like iced tea? I do like iced tea. Was I ever in a cubing club? No, we never had one of those. Oh, actually, wait. No, I was sorry. I was in the Berkeley cubing club. Yeah, totally forgot about that. What's my favorite moment in cubing history? Um, I don't know, actually. I really don't know. Hey, Cubing Guru. Shout out to Cubing Guru. Favorite 3x3 at the moment and all time? Um, at the moment, I actually really like the GAN XS, the stickerless one, not the stickered one. Of all time, Diane Guhong, version 1. Jake Brown, yeah. My Twitch handle is Cubics. Yep. What do I want to be when I grow up? I don't know. I should figure that out soon though, because I've been grown up for a little bit now. Have I tried developing for smart cubes? I think there are some APIs. I haven't really messed around with it though. Lucas Guerin has. He's done a lot of development for smart cubes. Cubing Dakota. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, my favorite personal moment is probably Worlds 2013, like the competition. But I, I mean, I don't know about like a specific moment that I could identify as like my favorite cubing moment. How's it feel being old now? It's cool in some ways. Like I mean, I'm not like old, but like I don't know. I think I see things differently now than I used to, which is good. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy where I am and where I've been, and yeah, I have no regrets. Catch, that's true. I could not hide from the cameras. Uh, some way to save, solve reconstructions, and edit them. Yeah, yeah, it's really hard. I'm definitely not in a position to talk to Lucas Guerin about it. He would definitely just block me. Singram Raurane, you want a shout out? Or Raurain? Shout out to you. All right, and now we are getting to questions that I have mostly already answered. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. I don't think there's a similar raid feature on YouTube, so I think I just end the stream, right? Um, oh, thanks, Xenot. That's good to hear. But all right, thanks for the join. Sorry, wow. Thanks for joining the stream, everyone. This was really fun. It was the chat was like way more lively than I thought. I honestly thought that um, there would only be like 5 people. So this is quite quite fun. So I'll make sure to do this more often. We'll probably do more Q&As in this format. But otherwise, if you guys are interested in more of my live stream stuff, do maybe consider joining Twitch. Again, it's free to make an account. It takes like 2 seconds. And there I do a lot more like cubing specific content, or at least like hardware design and other things like that. So thanks again for everyone joining the stream. I'll see you next time, either on YouTube or on Twitch. But yeah, thanks guys, and toodles.